Global climate change refers to a significant change in average state of the climate on global scale or climate change that lasts for a long time. The cause of climate change may be natural internal process or external forcing, or human behavior and land using. According to the Sydney Morning Post, Australia concerned about climate change are slightly higher than the international average. In 2018, more than 225,000 Australia states strict to call for effective climate change strategy. The main purpose of this study is to take advantage of climate change audience segment from Australia's national data collected in 2011 to 2016 and observe the impact of any change. To identify climate change-related audience, researchers segmented large country samples. Cautious is one of the subdivisions, which are based on 36 variables that assess climate change beliefs, problem, participation, policy preference, and behavior, also marked in the different country. In addition, by assessing the responsiveness of the segmentation to marketing stimuli, it was found that cautious respondents would actively accept the call. Based on the current research, questionnaire, and data analysis, it is concluded that cautious people are the ones most likely to change their perception of climate change. Then, based on those data and analysis, the strategy needs to be raised to raise awareness and acceptance of climate change.
The target market profile is cautious segment. Cautious is a group of people who think climate change is caused by human activities and scientists, and they think it will harm people who live in Australia. However, this type of segment is more easily to change their mind and opinion by receive a proper marketing message. Therefore, we set two objectives, which are parades and hold exhibitions in public places. The objectives and goals are to draw the attention of cautious groups, making them more aware of the importance of climate change and its impact on society and world. Parades are the best way to achieve goals. It is necessary to form links for people to register, and it must be shared through social media platforms to emphasize the importance and call for people to participate in the parade. Once the link is exposed to more people, the number of participants will be more, and the ideal goal is to reach 2,000 people in 3 months. In order to raise awareness of climate change and risks, another objective is to hold exhibitions in public places with a focus on natural disasters due to climate imbalances, which will last for 1 month. To choose public places because it have large flow of people, and exhibitions seek to raise public consciousness about the dangers posed to the environment by climate change. It will share through social media and other ways to increase the visibility of the event, such as mail or outdoor banners.
Some informational barriers include individual may think action of single individual makes no difference, and climate change is the job of governments and corporations. Climate change will harm people in a very far future, and there is also a value-action gap. However, they can be motivated by vocal and material rewards. Some structural barriers include lack of information of what to do. There is no legal punishment of bad behavior. It tends to cost more for households to do something good. Relevant motivation can be someone guide the cautious group by providing hands-on training and interventions. Cognitive dissonance can be used in climate change interventions by highlighting differences in favorable attitudes and actual poor behavior to trigger people to think about make a change. The group of cautious may be somewhere between the preparation stage and action stage, according to elaboration likelihood model, because the motivation and the ability to process of our target audience is high. We'd better use central route by focusing on message quality. Eco-friendly actions and outcomes can seem abstract, vague, and distant from the self, Many people in cautious groups think effect of climate change is far away, so we use tangibility from the shift framework to lead people to make some positive change.
Based on the analysis of the target segment, the cautious group, we can put out our positioning statement. For individuals who are cautious about climate change, we aim to use social marketing strategies to increase their beliefs and awareness and turn them into the other two marketing segments, the alarmed and the concerned. As Morrison pointed out in his study, among all 6 segments, the cautious segments can most easily change their mind about climate change. Our marketing strategy is designed based on the tangibility in the shift model. Studies have found that people care less when eco-friendly actions and outcomes are abstract, vague, and distant. Morrison mentioned in his article this phenomenon too. For example, Morrison found that only the word farmer and images of farmers can conjure a positive feelings and a desire to act in the cautious segment. The statement deteriorating atmosphere is a major issue in the world today is accepted well by them. Some studies found that reporting the consequences of climate change on a local level and not mentioning climate change were more effective. Some studies found that promotions with specific recommendations can increase their intention to act. Thus, based on the tangibility in the shift model, our social marketing strategy consists of 2 steps. The first step is reframing the conversation to match temporal forecast and communicate local and proximal impacts. This should be carefully designed with scientific studies backing it up. For example, if only farmers and today are viewed positively, then we should reframe our marketing themes into them. For example, we should use more images of farmers and describe how climate change will hurt them in our advertisements. Also, the content of our marketing should be more local oriented. The second step is to provide detailed guidance or advice that is easy to follow to build concrete communications. This is to cause the cautious segment to act. Instead of using broad and generic statements like care about environment, be careful of your carbon footprint in advertisements. Our social marketing should be more detailed. Small steps people can take to mitigate climate change. For example, we should just simply put out the slogan, take a walk to train station today. It's good for your health, yours and your Earth's. It's easy to do, so people will be more willingness to try it and positively reinforce their perception to encourage the desire to intangibilities.
The evaluation plan is to evaluate the effectiveness of social marketing intervention within 3 months period. First, what we are going to evaluate. We will review the progress of projects and exhibitions, check the number of participants, filter people for the collection of information. Stay-at-home parents, professionals, retailers, as most of cautious respondents are from those segments. People in those segments spend more time on their social media devices, such as Facebook. We decided to use both social media and physical mail or outdoor banners to allow them engage the event. Second, what information we needed to collect. We needed to use social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube to post information about the periods and exhibitions to allow more people engage in the event. According to the research, about 99% people use Instagram and 30% people use Facebook. We will review comments and the number of forwards on social media, number of shares, likes. Survey people's behavior changes, whether they will engage in the event, their opinion about the event, people's reaction regarding to the parades and exhibitions. A budget of 300 per day for periods and exhibitions over the 3 month period. Funds raised through crowdfunding, as well as the Founder Australian Conservation Foundation, Climate Council.